This individual was being taken as a child. And when I spoke to her, she was like 50 years old. But her story was that they were taking her as a child. And whenever they would manifest to her, they would manifest to her as her favorite comic book character and her favorite cartoon. Now, that's a learning matrix, right? It's adapting, it's evolving according to our awareness of it. What is the difference between that and a cryptid? A ghost, right?
Yeah.
It's called a simulant. It's simulating portions of our reality so that we will misunderstand what's going on. This entity manifested to, again, it's Archie and Betty and all these cartoon characters stuff, comic book characters. She said, the problem is, Nathaniel, she said, there for a 2 or 3 year period, it never showed up. She said, but that's when I hit puberty. So I stopped watching these cartoons. I stopped reading these comic books. Here's the learning matrix. They show up again as those cartoons. She said, it's so funny. She goes, the problem is I've grown a little bit. So now I'm staring at this entity that is desperately trying to deceive me with its appearance. She then goes, and it's the same thing the remote viewer said, there was a profound response on the part of the phenomenon. She said, because I started to realize this is a lie. You are not this entity. You're something different. You're masquerading as an archetype. She said, when I realized that, the phenomenon changed. She said, the entities, the cartoon characters' eyes got big. This is weird. And they moved like this, like lenses. And she said, the only way I can explain this was it was measuring my belief. Who do men say that I am? My belief in the image it was projecting.
Whoa.
That's a learning matrix. And so when we're interfacing with the phenomenon, again, one of the ways to test the spirit, if you are who you claim to be, you're going to hold to this.
Mm-hmm.
Because what we're seeing is it's not just cartoon characters. Now we're seeing Yeshua, who's not teaching anything Yeshua taught, because it's not Yeshua.